Okay, now we're on to the main events. Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. I've honestly been thinking about this fight for probably a year and a half, 2 years now. Quick rundown on both these guys. Conor McGregor, obviously, great striker, decent cardio. That's where he struggles, is cardio in the later rounds. His takedown defense and submission defense are not the best either, especially when he's tired. So his weaknesses are essentially Khabib's strengths, because Khabib's strengths are cardio, his pacing, and his ability to get takedowns, dominate with top control, land ground and pound, basically suck the soul out of whoever he's fighting, wear them down, and then either get a submission or a finish. Conor is going to be absolutely gunning for a first-round knockout. Conor's got way superior striking. Size and reach doesn't really come much into play in this fight. Conor has a slight reach advantage, but realistically, Khabib's going to be closing that distance constantly. Now, what Conor has to do really is pick his shots, basically gamble on when Khabib is feinting or actually shooting for a takedown or a strike and coming in, and try to counter and capitalize on that. I could still see Conor just one-punching him in the first round, just sleeping Khabib. Because Khabib is definitely hittable, and Conor definitely has the one-punch power and speed to finish him early. However, this is going to be such a tough fight because despite Conor having a great chance in the first round, every minute the fight goes on, that chance goes down. Because his takedown defense is good while he still has energy and cardio, but that energy and cardio depletes fast in the first 2 rounds. Conor has energy in the first round or two, but after that, it's just... he's kind of fucked. Conor fades around the end of the second round, third round, and then he gets a second wind, usually in the fourth, fifth round. Khabib just has unbelievable cardio all 5 rounds. So I could easily see him just coming out there, dodging Conor's shots, pressing for the takedown all first round. Now, will Khabib be able to take down Conor in the first round? I think he will be able to get him down at least once or twice, but Conor's probably going to pop back up and then make him struggle the rest of the takedowns in the fight. He's also going to punish him. He's going to try and elbow him, cut him, just get Khabib dissuaded from trying to take him down because he's taking damage doing it, and try to convince Khabib that it's a good idea to stand up with him so then Conor can try and land something. Khabib's striking isn't bad, but he leaves himself open all the time. He left himself open against Michael Johnson. He left himself open against Al Iaquinta. Basically, Khabib is used to leaving his hands down and taking shots against guys that he's not really worried are going to hurt him. Now, who's to say that Conor hits harder than Michael Johnson? We don't really know because both those guys hit really hard. But Khabib definitely has to worry about the precision, speed, and power and technique of Conor's punches, and that Conor knows it's his only way to really win the fight, and he's going to be completely sniping the entire first round, trying to get Khabib out of there with one punch because he is terrified to get taken down and be on his back against Khabib. Khabib's good at feinting a lot. He's still pretty fast considering he's a wrestler on his feet. And what he's going to do is get right in Conor's face, start trying to throw with him, pretending to stand with him. He might even let Conor hit him once or twice just by, trying to trade in the pocket with him. But the second Conor even thinks about landing a power shot, Khabib's going to dive for a takedown. He's going to press for a single leg or double leg. And if Conor's not near the cage, he's going to put him on his back. Conor's going to be really good about clinching with Khabib, putting him up against the cage and trying to stop that takedown and maybe land some knees on the inside. But realistically, it's only a matter of time before Khabib chips away enough that Conor can't help but get taken down because Khabib's cardio is just so much better. Now, the first 2 rounds, I see Conor landing some hard shots. He's going to beat up Khabib. Khabib's going to have a lot of success early, but if Conor can stop those takedowns, he's going to make Khabib pay for it. Conor's going to go for the finish in the first 2 rounds. So every shot that Conor can throw the entire fight is basically going to be spent in the first 2 or 3 rounds because that's the best case scenario likelihood of him beating Khabib, is landing early when Khabib's coming in and he still has his power, his speed, and his cardio. The last 2 rounds, I don't see Conor even believing that he could finish the fight there. So basically, if Conor doesn't win within the first 2 or 3, the fight's over because Khabib is going to completely take over after the 3rd, 4th, 5th rounds, and he'll either submit or TKO Conor once Conor's gassed. We know Conor's striking is going to be a lot better in this fight because he trained boxing for so long for the Floyd fight, and his stand-up skills are probably peaking, to be honest. But I don't see him throwing a lot of kicks this fight because he's going to not want to get his leg grabbed by Khabib. And he's also going to try and pace himself because cardio has been holding him back in pretty much every fight he's ever lost. Khabib, on the other hand, he's got to be smart when he runs in. People think that he just runs in with his hands down to go for a takedown. He's actually pretty good at mixing it up with his strikes. He feints a lot. He ducks down and ankle picks. He basically is very good at hiding his takedown, despite everybody thinking that he's just going to run straight at Conor and get knocked out. But at the same time, he has to be very careful because Khabib's almost too tough for his own good. Anyways, I see two things happening here. One, Conor comes out strong, knows Khabib is going to be desperate for the takedown, knows he only has 2 rounds to land a shot to knock out Khabib before the fight's basically over because he gets taken down. And Conor comes out, times some sort of a left hand or knee, and knocks Khabib out with 1 shot, completely flat, deadline, just stiffens him on the ground. Everybody's completely shocked. Conor makes it look easy. I'd say that happens about 2 or 3 times out of 10. The other 6 or 7 times out of 10, Khabib is going to weather the storm, avoid these big shots, pressure Conor, put him up against the cage, and basically don't give him any space to throw these shots. Or even stand in the pocket with him, but eat the shots and basically throw back his own and make it seem competitive on the feet when realistically what he's doing is setting up a takedown. Then he's going to take Conor down. He's going to try and grind him out, gas him a little bit. Conor's going to get back up, but Khabib's going to be relentless with the pressure. He's going to keep putting him against the cage, keep putting him down. Second or third round comes around. Conor's gassed. The takedowns start to come easier. Conor's on his back. He's not trying to get up. Instead, he's trying to hit Khabib from the bottom, which is a telltale sign that you're gassed. And then after that, Conor's not going to be putting up much defense. His body's going to start getting beat up. Khabib's going to start to go for the kill. He's going to start to amp up the ground and pound. He's going to start to make Conor scramble. He's going to get full mount, back mount. And at some point, Conor's going to probably give up his back or give up a submission, and that's the end of the fight. Third or fourth round, Khabib Nurmagomedov, finish by GMP or submission. Anyways, I'm really curious what your guys' picks are on the fights, so be sure to comment below what fights you're most excited about, who you think is going to win the fights, how they're going to win, how you see it playing it out. Post your predictions below, and we'll see what happens fight night, guys. Also, thanks for everybody that's still around because I haven't put up funny MMA videos in a long time. I am working on a solution so that I can put up these funny MMA videos still to please you guys because, let's be honest, that's what I want to do. But I have to do something in the meantime while I wait to hear back from YouTube. So this is the closest I can do to making content for you guys. So be sure to let me know what you guys think about the UFC 229 fights. And if there's any videos you guys want me to make in the future, comment them below. Peace out.